Hey there, Adrian Rosebrock here from PyImageSearch.com, and today you're going to learn about real-time deep learning object detection using single-shot detectors and OpenCV. So far in the series of tutorials, you've learned how to perform basic shape detection using contours. You've learned about template matching, multi-template matching, multi-scale template matching. You've learned about hard cascades, and now we're diving into deep learning-based object detectors. So in the last tutorial, you learned how to use these pre-trained deep learning object detectors to detect objects in static images. But that raises the question, can we do this in real-time video streams? Depends on the model. Some deep learning models are far more complex than others, and some of them require that you utilize a GPU to get these models to run super quickly. Other models are more lightweight. They can run in real time on a CPU. Today, we'll be looking at the MobileNet SSD that we used in our previous tutorial, and that'll allow us to run object detection in real time on a simple CPU. Hey there, Adrian Rosebrock here from PyImageSearch.com. So let me ask you a question. Do you know why most people fail when trying to learn computer vision and deep learning? I'll share a secret with you. After 7 years of helping people get ahead in computer vision and deep learning, I found the number one reason why people fail is because they don't learn fast enough. They get left behind because they can't figure out key concepts, development environment configurations, or what the best approach is when applying computer vision to a specific problem. They ask themselves questions like, should I use computer vision or deep learning or some combination of the two? How do I install TensorFlow on my machine? Why can't I get higher frame rates from my edge device? How many epochs should I train my model for? And what should the batch size be? And how do I use APIs from Microsoft, Google, and Amazon to further boost my accuracy? If you can't figure these things out, one of two things are going to happen. First, you're just either going to get so frustrated and annoyed that you're going to quit learning. Or what's going to happen is that you're not going to learn fast enough and ultimately you'll get fired from your project. The good news here is that I can help you. At PyImageSearch University, I'll speed up your learning and show you how to apply the right approach to your problem. You'll blow past your competition and you'll hit your deadlines. Let me show you what PyImageSearch University is. So here we are inside PyImageSearch University. This is the main page. We have an orientation lesson to help you get up to speed and get started. We then have our master code repository. So for each of the over 400 tutorials on the PyImageSearch blog, this page lists out in chronological order a link to the tutorial itself, a link to the .zip file of the code and any pre-trained models that you can go through, access to the Jupyter Notebook on Google Colab. That way, you don't have to configure your development environment if you don't want to. You can run the notebook directly in the cloud. Notebook will configure itself, no development environment configuration required. And additionally, we have video tutorials as well. So you can watch the video tutorial or you can go through the text version. Now, we then have a number of courses in PyImageSearch University. And just like in a four-year school and a college and another university, there are multiple courses that you take. The same is true here. So inside university, there's multiple courses, and each course has multiple lessons. The lesson includes the video guide, the text version of the tutorial. We also have a .zip file of the code download, as well as a pre-configured Jupyter Notebook. You also note that each lesson has a quiz associated with it. And once you take all the quizzes associated with a lesson, you can take the final exam. So here is the final exam for OpenCV 101. It'll ask you a number of questions. And once you've successfully passed the exam, what you can do is go back here and apply for your certificate of completion. For every single course inside PyImageSearch University, you will be able to receive a certificate as well. Most importantly, we're adding new courses to PyImageSearch University every single month. We do that so that you can keep up to speed with the state-of-the-art of computer vision and deep learning. Because let's be honest, just getting up to speed with a topic is not enough. You want to keep up with the current state of the art, keep your skills relevant, and make yourself more valuable in the workplace, in school, or in your research lab. PyImageSearch University will help you accomplish that. So here's the deal. You could join another learning platform or scour the internet to try to figure out how to perform deep learning and computer vision. But there's a bit of a problem there. Even if you assemble courses from other PhDs, they'll likely be disjointed and hard to piece together. One teacher may code or think in a certain way, and another in an entirely different way. So even if you're in a learning platform, it can still be confusing patchwork, leaving you the hard work of stitching it all together when it comes to solving real world computer vision problems. Pine Research University, on the other hand, has only one instructor, and that's me. I have a complete approach to computer vision and deep learning, and I've integrated everything for you. You just need to show up and learn, and don't worry, we'll have everything else you need. Plus, you'll never need to configure another development environment again if you don't want to. You can access everything through our pre-configured Jupyter notebooks, no development environment installation or configuration required. So let me make it easy for you. I like to offer you a 14-day trial of Pine Research University. You can use the link at the bottom of this video to go in, give University a try for only $1. Why $1, you ask? Because I've found that simply by charging for $1, that tells me that you're ready to invest in yourself. And if you're ready to invest in yourself, then I'm ready to invest in you and your education. I have no doubt at all that you can master computer vision, deep learning, and OpenCV inside Pine Research University. I'll see you inside.